Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
It's run loose here. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! That is special! Gareth Bale!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. And that's been won straight back. Seedorf. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that has left him in a heap. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Germany are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Seedorf.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Serginho. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away.
Bale gets through. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not...
It's Neymar! And that's off target. Defending was strong and firm. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Neymar. And he's on his way! Picked out brilliantly, and that's played in low. Mateus. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Serginho.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
It's Ronaldinho. Neymar. He's beaten the last man. Shot, surely! No, not quite.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick. And this is Bale. Bale! It's off target and by quite a way. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Berbatov. Messi. Seedorf. Parla. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Distributed tidily. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Opts to play it back. Oh, what a ball! Ronaldinho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely weighted ball. Beckham. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vardiol with the slide tackle there. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Ricordiamo a tutti I tifosi che è possibile consumare alcolici solo nelle apposite aree. Grazie. Cambio di giocatori.
And we're underway again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Onana.
That's going in strongly.
Fiore. Tries to play it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, red, nice interception. Ødegaard, and he's worked it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap.
He's having a shot! Mateus. Berbatov.
Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Turan gets across to intercept that. Costa Curta. Now it's Messi. Some resolute defending there. That pass isn't the best. And Berbatov! Oh, he's missed it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vardiol calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Nicely spread. Fiore. Looking for the run. And this is Inzaghi!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Germany have the chance to go the other way. And this is Beckham. Just the keeper to beat! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's played it back. Oh, well played, lovely. Here's a chance! Oh, impressive strike.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Numero 22.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Berbatov. Little pass back. That's really well cleared. Messi. Mateus. And here's Inzaghi. That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ødegaard. Beckham. Ødegaard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Messi. And he's lost his man here. Plenty to aim at here. That is a crunching tackle. Not the most accurate pass. Now he's got space here. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. Pedri. Berbatov. Tries to pass it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Board
di
shows there
recupero.
will be 3 extra minutes. And this is Inzaghi. He's through, now is he in? Now, can they get him away? Has a look and plays it forward. Just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe is onto this. Oh, and the finish! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if he did just miss it, we are... Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cantona is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Shevchenko wins the duel this time. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. Berbatov. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's a key interception. Fiore. Filippo Inzaghi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. There it is! The breakthrough strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Inzaghi. He is through here. Oh, that's delightful. Fiore. Great vision. He's found a way through. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Berry. Nicely spread. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Pedri. Now Thiago. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, he's been caught napping! Pedri conjures time and space where few can. Well timed, excellent interception. Swings in a... He gets big! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hazard. That'll be a throw. Now it's Hazard. Plays it across. Brilliantly cut out. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Fiore. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's Thiago. Thiago. This is promising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he was quick to react. Pedri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Onana. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? And the finish! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone...
Shot a goal! It's loose and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Thiago. Shot could be on. And he's lost his man here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Shevchenko. Mateus.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
No, that's been intercepted. Berry plays it long. Fiore. And the first half is done. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Inzaghi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
3-0. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Mateus's delivery. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Cantona plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, smashing header! Well, that is remarkable.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's intervened well there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pirlo. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And the counter is on. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Eze, and he's onside. Decent chance! He has done it! They're back within reach! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Great chance! Nice sequence of passes, this. Look at the space. Inzaghi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Shevchenko. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. He's picked his way through. Messi stood his ground strongly.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 41. Attenzione, un cambio.
Mateus. That's very neat. Nicely weighted ball. Cross goes in there.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ball's played through. Ball played through for the wide man. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that is out of play.
Numero 11. Thiago. Lascia il campo per il
O'Shea.
numero 5.
Messi has it out wide and in space. And it's Shevchenko. That's a good ball. Can he finish? They've scored! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Can he get on the end of this? I think we're just about done here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Inter really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Rice. O'Shea. Spread it left. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass.
Il quarto uomo indica
Aimed
4
beyond the
minuti di
defence. An uncompromising challenge. There will be 4 extra minutes. Thuram. Pass is just off target. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. O'Shea.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Berbatov voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans, everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Raul. Oh, good-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. Big chance! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Raul. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Kukcu plays it short. And here's Kokchu. Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kokchu. Messi. And it's made its way to him. And this is Raul. And he's managed to... It's Raul! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Messi will not... Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Berbatov. Fiore. Rivaldo goes sliding in.
That's going in strongly.
Played out to the left flank. Fiore. Kokchu is always looking to break lines. Oh, perfectly measured that. Onana. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rivaldo. Raul. That is a little undercooked. Now this could be a chance. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And this is Messi. Climbs up big! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
In with the challenge. Baresi. Howson gets over and intercepts. Onana. Mateus. Looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. 30 minutes gone. Mateus. Kokchu does well to get it back. Rijkaard. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Inzaghi. And here's Berbatov. Played out wide. And here's Messi. Kokchu. Raul. Howson. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he shoots! Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Inzaghi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Berbatov. Ah, that's a fine interception. And it's Messi. And this is Messi. And this is Messi. An uncompromising challenge.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the half-time whistle goes. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're underway again. So the first half brought no goals. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Berbatov.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. That is ended up in no man's land. Kajolu. Filippo Inzaghi. Fiore. He's through here. Mateus was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes steaming forward. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Inzaghi. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's delightful. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Gets a good foot in there. Kukçu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Over to the left. And this is Raul. Mateus. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Onana. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiol. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Raul. Kukçu engages and forces him off the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi! He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Nicely aimed pass. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Fiore. Now it's Berbatov. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And yes, it's there! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take...
And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 23, Berbatov. Lascia il campo per il numero 21.
Nuno Mendes. Rooney. Azar. And it's Beckham. Oh, that is a... And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult.
It's Rooney! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Cleared without complication. Rijkaard. Azar. And this is Berbatov. He's away. Real chance! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6 viene sostituito con il numero 84.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Il quarto uomo indica
And
4
the whistle's
minuti
gone,
di recupero.
presumably for offside. Defending was strong and firm. Hazard, foot in. And it's Messi. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nuno Mendes. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Inzaghi. Fernandez. That's a good ball. He's going to be disappointed with that. Filippo Inzaghi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right play.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Fiore, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Fiore, Vinicius Junior. Now it's Berbatov, and Berbatov! He's done very well to get to that.
Berbatov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Harmlessly behind. Fiore, a probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Messi, and the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fiore. Now it's Inzaghi. Now this could be a chance. Filippo Inzaghi. Fiore. Vinicius Junior. So it is still 0-0. Ruben Neves. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Ruben Neves! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fiore. Now it's Inzaghi. Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. Rodri. Greenwood going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Ruben Neves. Played back in. Romero cuts it out. Onana. Pass somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. That's good running with the ball. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mateus. Greenwood. And he's there to retrieve it. Berbatov. And here's Inzaghi. Has a shot! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vinicius Junior. It's a really well-measured ball. Berbatov. Now, can they get him away? Now the shot, surely! It's hit the upright. And the two sides separated by the game's own. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Oh, this looks sharp. He is through here. Raul. Raul! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
And it's Berbatov. Vinicius Junior, great chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Mateus is there, and he can pick it up.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that has left him in a heap. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Raul.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
A quick reminder today that
on the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi, and that's a dangerous ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out wide. Raul. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players...
Bullish header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Knocks it into space.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Raul. Just about up to the hour now. Can he get it through? Lofted in. Ruben Neves. For Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Fiore. Now it's Berbatov. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Messi. Rodri. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mateus. Alexander-Arnold. Marquinhos. Here's Rodri. Serginho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some good work on the right flank here. He's found a way through. Quality ball. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Berbatov. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back.
The goal scorer
Wonderfully smooth,
after
smart
76
and slick.
minutes is
Well, we could be a little
Number
critical of that
11.
defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution in progress.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Could be danger here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Caicedo with the slide tackle there. Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's an errant pass. Ruben Neves. Raul.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Greenwood. Raul. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. And it's been taken short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Raul. Looking tidy in possession here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Gives it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Rodri. And here's Raul. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Rafinha.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. He's had a crack. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You know who I've got my eye on here, Peter? Dennis Bergkamp. He'll be performing all sorts of different roles out there. The focal point up front, the ball carrier.
Real chance! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
It's great composure. He kept his eye on the ball until the last possible moment and then smash. No stopping that.
Palmer finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Royce, and he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Alonso. That's a nicely weighted pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta finds himself offside. And back it goes.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Spread neatly. Jordan Henderson. And it's Messi. Palmer do have a chance to counter here. Driving through the middle. Henderson! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Parma really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Messi. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Parma are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Palmer grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when...
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That has been cut short. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Messi. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Royce. Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Out to the right.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without complication. Palmer have got it back and they'll have another go. In once more. He rises! Lingered over it and the chance to counter had gone.
Batistuta simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Royce is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Royce. Mateus. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball. Bergkamp. Royce. Oh, good take in a good area. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's Bergkamp, picked out, and he shoots! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Palmer get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Parma clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's well spotted. Vinicius Junior, and it's been played through. He's shifting through the... Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the...
Climbs up big, in he goes again. Berbatov. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, super find. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bergkamp. Palmer appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, and a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Looking for the run. A lot of space ahead of him. And the shot! Goal! Palmer! And again they hit the front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Palmer take the lead. It's Batistuta. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Parma take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
This is wonderful. Oh,
Berbatov! It's in! That was a given. It always was.
well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Header! And it's made its way to him. Fiore. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he was quick to react. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Gets a good foot in there. Into the last quarter of an hour. Jordan Henderson. He's had a shot! Brilliant from Henderson! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, il numero 19, il numero 5.
Camavinga has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Parma have their second corner now. Bergkamp with the short one. And here's Bergkamp. Batistuta is having a shot! Howson. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. It's Inzaghi! Odo. Looking to play him in. This is Batistuta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Messi. And this is Henderson. And that's played in low. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Guardiola. Played out wide. And this is Batistuta. The most accurate pass. Berbatov. Can he get it through? And this is Inzaghi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Vinicius Junior. Nakata. Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Roll! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick out whoever's making the runs. And for that reason, I think he could be crucial.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Fiore. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Inzaghi. Out to the left it goes. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius Junior! It's in! The breakthrough strike! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. Palmer. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Haaland. Casemiro. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Haaland. And it's Casemiro. Rodrigo. Now it's Casemiro. Gvardiol. Fiore. Palmer. Chance! Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. Oh, nice touch. That's a dangerous ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Berbatov is behind this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Mateus! Tries to get it clear. Azar. Rodrigo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, it looked promising for a moment. And Berbatov! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus, he won't be happy with that one. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now he's off and running. Fiore. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Inzaghi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Filippo inside. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, perfect face-to-face with the keeper. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Mateus!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! And he's heaved it away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's being shifted off it. Casemiro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodrigo. No way through. Haaland! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player...
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. You can run onto that. Alexander-Arnold. Played to Casemiro. Now it's Haaland. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Onana. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Palmer. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Alexander-Arnold. No, he's just misjudged that one. Fiore. Onana. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Onana. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's away! Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Haaland. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. And he's got it. He's got full! And somehow he kept it out. Howson gets across to intercept that. Filippo Inzaghi. Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. In with the challenge. And it's Azar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Palmer. Casemiro. And here's Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And this is Inzaghi. Guardiola has it out wide and in space. Oh, important interception. Palmer. Fiore. Inzaghi. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. Hazard could try cutting inside here. Well read, and the danger is averted. The final 5 minutes. Gives it back. Vinicius Junior. Onana. And Guardiola. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Big chance! He scores! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Can he finish? They've scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Well read, nice interception. 2 minutes to be added on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Romero. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.